Hey, I was Jamie Deen coming to you from the chicken box again. Teresa's like a bad penny. She keeps turning up, but I always need to borrow a penny, so I'm always happy to see her. Thanks, Teresa, for coming down today. This is interesting now today. I'm making a recipe out of one of Mom's, I think it's her magazine. And it's a guacamole dip. And let me tell you, I make a better guacamole. Try it one more time. Let me tell you one thing. I make a better guacamole dip than my mom does. I make a better guacamole dip than my brother does. I make one better than my wife. I make one better than Teresa. I make one better than you. I might make one better than you. But today we're going to try Mom's. Let me tell you, mine is nothing. I can tell you mine real quick. Avocados, add a little bit of sour cream, tomatoes, I leave out cilantro, fresh onions, lime juice, that's it. The sour cream smooths it out a little bit, and that's it for my recipe. Much like every recipe that I make here, it's not the best in the world, but it is some of the more simpler recipes because I love the simple Southern flavors that go into this. So mine's a little bit different, and Mom's is way different from the start. Because first of all, we got a food processor, and I don't work with food processors very often, but I'm happy to work with one today because Teresa brought it. I've got 8 ounces of cream cheese. Weird. I've never put cream cheese in mine before. We will see. Everybody in this whole world is different, does things different ways, and it's going to be interesting to see how this cream cheese, and see, basically Mom's using cream cheese as a softener, whereas I use sour cream as a softener. I lost my trash can right there next to you, Teresa. I'm just going to cut this a little bit. This one's kind of firm, so I'm glad that we got our pulser today that we're going to use. So I'm just going to skim both of these out. If you get an avocado that's kind of this tight, y'all, just wait a day. You know, and if you put it in a brown paper bag, a brown bag overnight really can ripen up bananas or avocados or anything. It's like a magic trick. I don't think. This one's a little softer. I'm just going to squeeze it out. Whether it's lemon or lime, you're going to have to need a citrus in here because our avocado is going to turn brown if we don't. And so Mom has chosen lemons. And I need 2 tablespoons of this. So I'm just going to squirt it right in here. This stops the browning process. It also is going to give it that zing and zip. I love it. But I prefer lime in mine. I guess I'm going to send this whole recipe just breaking down Mom's and building mine up. What do y'all think about that? Comment below, I guess is what the kids say. Okay, I got to get this onto the machine. I'm going to pulse it until it gets smooth. Y'all turn your hat around. I'll be back here in 1 minute. Thanks. All right, y'all. As you can see, I should have read my whole recipe before I started bad-mouthing Mama's guacamole recipe because this isn't a guacamole recipe. This is guacamole and spinach. So that explains the cream cheese. The cream cheese and the spinach play really well together. So with our avocados blended down, it's really pretty and smooth. I had 2 little plum tomatoes. I'm going to drain right here off my little bench tool. Tomatoes. And then we have thawed out half a package of spinach. Now, and I'm going to cut this. I know how this spinach is. You can get a piece that will, you're still chewing in the bottom of it. It's in your stomach. I'm going to chop this up. Get the spinach. Get rid of some of these stems in here. All right. Our spinach. Now I'm going to add, we don't have any salt. And I know that spinach and avocado needs it. Just a little bit of black pepper. I'm going to go half a teaspoon maybe of our hot sauce. And then I can adjust that if I want to. And then we're going to fold this in. Now, if I would have been thinking, and I believe I've shared this trick with y'all before. Thank you, sir. When you cut your avocado in half, maybe save half of it, and then you could actually put this dip into your avocado skin and surround it with chips and serve it that way. I don't have any chips here today, so I'm going to use my bread knife. You know what I could use? A little bit of dill. I forgot the dill. I really like where it started. This just needs 2 teaspoons of dill. That's about 1. That was the flavor that it was missing. Now look at this. Dill, spinach, and an avocado dip. Now that looks like something there. Let's go again. It's really good. I'm not a big fan of spinach. I love how smooth it is in the processor, and I love the tomatoes. The only thing I would do is maybe add a little bit of fresh onion. I love the crunchy onion in my guacamole. So that's it for the chicken box today. Mom's is really good. Mine's still better. Although I don't put, it's a completely different dish. I wonder what the odds are that I got spinach in my teeth from eating this when I tell y'all bye. We'll find out together. I'm Jamie Deen. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. This is good food. I'll see y'all around the kitchen.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.